most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Shore, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
We're the most famous physical therapist on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to go over the top 5 non-drug remedies for seasonal allergies. So this affects a lot of people. A lot of people in my family.
Sure.
Wife, children. Itchy eyes, red eyes, itchy skin, wheezing, watery eyes, hives, sinus congestion, coughing.
The list goes on.
The list, yeah.
And as a therapist, if you have a patient that's unable to breathe well and all these things are going on,
You can't function.
You cannot get much therapy done.
Right.
So it's nice to have some advice on where they can go to get some dependable.
That sounds good. Brad, and in case you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, and pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, you're going to want to join us on our social media channels. Pinned to the top of the page, we're always doing a giveaway. Bob and Brad on Facebook, or go to Bob and Brad, our website, and go to the giveaway section. Right now, yeah, we're giving away this Pro-Slant. It comes like this, actually, and what happens is you actually get 2 little slant boards. They're out of foam, nice high-quality foam, and you can stretch your heel cord and your calf muscles.
Oh, yeah.
And you can do it even while you're using it at a standing table.
Are you going to talk about your wife again?
I was going to.
Go ahead.
Well, so my wife uses it when she uses her standing desk.
Well, she works on the computer.
When she's working on the computer, yeah, just nice and comfortable. So, all right, so obviously with seasonal allergies, you can also use medications, but we're not big on medications. I mean, if you can avoid them.
Look for the alternative.
And there's side effects. You know, the medications can make you sleepy. They can give you dry mouth, and they can cause frequent urination. So
yeah, it dries you out.
Yeah. So these are the natural methods, and we got 5 of them. So let's start with number 1. Number 1, keep your home and vehicle clean. Pollen comes in through windows and doorways. You need to dust, vacuum, and mop frequently. Now, this is the point I want you to pay attention to, though. A lot of vacuum cleaners say that they are HEPA, that they, basically high efficiency particulate air vacuum cleaners.
The filter,
right? But they aren't. So
it's just
they're using a HEPA bag or HEPA filter,
sure.
but it's not a HEPA vacuum cleaner. So you got to make sure when you buy one that
sure.
is, because that'll take out 99.97% of the allergens.
Oh wow!
So yeah,
it's considerable.
My daughter said also make sure you don't vacuum right before bed in your bedroom because it.
And she's pretty sensitive to
She's very sensitive to allergies. Yeah, she's the queen of allergies, and my wife is probably the super queen of allergies. So number 2, change the air filters on your home furnace or AC, but don't buy the inexpensive one.
Right.
You're also going to want to buy HEPA filters for those.
They cost a little bit more.
They
maybe
do
2 or 3 times as much, but it's still not a big cost.
But it's going to be worth it because
right.
if you can make the air cleaner, it's going to taking less of those allergens in. So
I know one thing we did when we changed our floors. We had carpet. We just went to hard floors.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Get rid of that carpet. It's amazing when you tear it up. Everything that's stuck under that carpet.
Right. It's not good. You don't always want to know. Number 3, wash the bedding. Quite frequently because reduce allergies.
Yeah, when I was single, I washed it once a year, whether it needed it or not.
Oh, I don't even know if I washed it once a year when I was single. I didn't even know you did that.
Well, Bob, I was picky.
Yeah, well, good for you.
Yeah.
Number 4, this is one you should buy a HEPA air filter. Now we've got kind of an interesting story here because we were given an air purifier. Did I say a HEPA air purifier? We were given one by another company, and we were not impressed.
Yeah, it moved air.
It moved
air,
I don't
but
know
really
if it
filtered anything.
So, Renpho, RENPHO, sent us this one, and we've been very impressed with this one. So I had the people that actually have allergies try these.
Your wife and your daughter?
Right. My daughter doesn't live with us anymore. She's married, and she's got a bunch of pets. I don't know, like 1 million cats and dogs. But anyway, she's got a lot of pets. But she said this thing works fantastic. In fact, one night, she didn't realize it got unplugged. And she was wondering why she had such a bad night. She has it in her bedroom.
Sure.
And she woke up the next morning and found out that it had been unplugged. And that's why. So
it's relatively quiet.
Yes, although it's got settings, the speed setting. the setting we're on right now, if we put it on auto, this is the speed setting. You are not going to be able to see these. You're just going to have to take my word for it.
Right.
What it does is really cool. If it feels more allergens in the air, it picks up the speed just for a little while and then goes back down again.
Sure.
Now, you probably can't see this. Maybe you can. It actually has a color in the ears. It looks like
Right here.
Minnie Mouse or something like that, doesn't it? A mouse
Yeah,
ear with cat
little-
ears.
Yep, Minnie Mouse with trimmed ears.
So it's on yellow right now, which means there's 3 settings, and blue means that it's good,
Mhm.
that they're good air. Yellow is fair, and then red is bad.
Right.
So, and I saw ours at our house. It was going red, yellow.
Okay, so it's a
and then-
visual
Yeah,
indicator.
yeah, it's really kind of cool. This one seems to be staying at yellow, so it's fair.
Mhm.
It's not good. This thing covers like 300 square feet, so this wouldn't cover this room.
No,
It's
you
quite
figure
large.
that's the size of an average bedroom, I would say.
Yeah, and you can lock it so that the kids can't mess with the settings.
Right.
I'm going to turn it off, Brad. Do you want to show all the filters
Sure,
this
go
thing's got?
ahead. Yes.
So this has got 4 filters, and the first one is a washable pre-filter. That'd be this
It
one.
needs to be washed too. Looks
Yeah,
like.
it does need to be washed. Then there's a charcoal filter. got that one. And there's a activated carbon filter.
That one's a little more heavy.
Substantial.
Yeah, you can see the carbon in there. Yeah.
And then the final one is the HEPA filter. You can see this one's a
HEPA.
lot more substantial.
Yeah.
You
look
can
at that.
see. And so there's an indicator on the top here as to, the 4 filters. And if a light comes on, it means either that filter needs to be replaced or it needs to be cleaned.
Mhm.
So this device is $159, but Brad, it had almost 5 stars for 69 reviews.
Mhm.
It had 4.9 stars. I think there was one person that complained about something, but
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, there's always one.
there's always one. Yeah, and it could be another.
That's pretty strong.
So my daughter definitely wants it back after we do the review. My wife is, going to try, but my daughter has it worse than she does. So I
Okay.
think
Yeah, well, Bob,
wife
you
should
just-
be a good mom.
just break out that wallet, buy your wife one. would
Oh
ya?
God, that just hurts me to do so. So, all right. So, the thing I noticed with my wife is she's sneezing less. My wife's got this thing is that while you're working on this, I thought I'd talk yet.
Go ahead, Bob. I'm
She's
just
got
gonna-
this thing that she gets really upset if you don't say "bless you" after
Well,
she
you really
sneezes.
should.
So she'll sneeze, and I go "bless you." Then she keeps sneezing. She sneezes 4 more times, and I was like, "Should I say bless you after each one?" And
Do you have to?
No, I say one, and she seems to be fine with
She's
that.
okay. Well, that's good.
Okay.
I wouldn't. It would be bad to do all of them, Bob.
All right, bless you, bless you.
Oh.
Okay, we got it into a tangent. The final thing, you really want to actually reduce the clutter in your house because
oh yeah.
everything that you have in the house can collect dust,
Sure.
allergen dust. And so if you're having to clean all these things, you're often not going to do it. And then what's going to happen? You're going to have more allergens in the house, and you're going to have more problems. So you finally got that together, Brad?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
So
there we
look
go.
at it. Yeah, there was a purple color there now.
Yeah.
And now it's saying red, now it's blue, now it's kind of cycling through.
Yeah, I think it's
So-
just checking things out.
So give those things a try, and hopefully you can knock down the allergens and not as much symptoms as you did before.
There you go.
Remember, Brad and I can fix just about anything.
Except for
We can put it right here, right? A broken
yeah,
heart.
there you go. But this isn't going to help. I
But
don't
we're
think.
working on it. Yeah,
The breathing, but not the heart.
All right. Thanks for watching.